Hey, what's up champions? Gediminas here. Welcome to Financial Freedom TV, and today I wanted to talk about accountability. So it's a very important topic, so if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then do say new in the comments, because I'd love to welcome you to the tribe and say hello to you and send you a virtual hug. Hey Hamad, thanks for jumping on. And of course, if you do get any value from this video or you learn anything, feel free to share it. Maybe somebody else will get some value from it too. Hey Fiona, thanks for jumping on. Okay, so the title of this video is No Accountability Equals No Results. Ooh, that's a bold statement, right? But why do I say it? Well, I knew about it before, but it was just confirmed today. And as I was listening to this training, and a lot of you may know who Grant Cardone is. Some of you might not know. Grant Cardone right now is like a #1 sales trainer in the world. He built huge multi-billion-dollar businesses in training, in real estate, etc. And he's got sales teams working for him. And they did a very interesting statistic or a research within their organization. Hey Eva, hey Christina, hey Sigita, thanks for jumping on guys, hey Rena. So they did a very interesting statistic, and what they found is that whenever a salesperson on their team, whenever they had a dip in results, which means they have less sales, which means they're making less money, whenever that happened, they looked 3 months prior to that, and in 100% of the cases, the person stopped submitting their goals. The person stopped submitting their reports. Hey Stella, hey Sarah, thanks for jumping on guys. So think about it. It's the guy is like #1 salesperson in the world, and this is his team, right? Salespeople, very well trained people. So they are submitting their goals, their reports every single day. And whenever they notice that somebody's income has dropped, they look at their reports and they see that 3 weeks before that drop, the person has stopped submitting their report. The person has stopped submitting their goals. The person has stopped submitting their activity report, and so on. What does it mean? No accountability equals no results. And I've actually seen the same thing happen within my business, where whenever I run accountability program, I very clearly see when somebody's reporting every single day their activity. This is how many people I prospected. This is how many messages I've sent. This is how many people I followed up with. This is how many people I showed my products to. This is how many team members I spoke to today. But whenever they're submitting a report every single day, at least they are maintaining. At least they are maintaining. Most of the time, it starts going up their business, right? Because when you're tracking what you're doing every single day, when you're reporting, which means you're now accountable to somebody, because if I haven't submitted my numbers today, the person knows I haven't done much work, right? If I haven't submitted my numbers for the week, the person knows I'm not working, right? So then this way the person is accountable, they're getting results. But as soon as a person stops being accountable, as soon as the person stops sending the numbers, guess what happens? The business goes down the drain. Because it is a very, very, very rare trait of people to be self-disciplined. I've been in business for 9 years now, and I can count on my hand how many people I saw who are truly self-disciplined, who don't need any discipline, they don't need to be accountable to anybody, and they're still producing like crazy every single day. Very rare. For most people, including me, we are not self-disciplined. So we need to find ways to keep ourselves accountable. And that's why a lot of people struggle in network marketing when they come from a traditional job. Because in a traditional job, guess what you had? Accountability. Because you have a manager, you have a supervisor, you have a boss. So if you don't do the work all day, you know that the manager, the supervisor, the boss is going to really get onto you, right? Because they're going to, oh my gosh, we're paying you salary, you haven't done the job. And guess what happens? magic happens. You do the work. Every single freaking day you do the work because you know the supervisor is watching, the manager is watching. If I don't do the work, I get told off. And then this person from this environment comes into home-based business and nobody's watching. Nobody's gonna give you grief if you don't do the work. Oh my gosh, amazing, right? And most people end up doing absolutely nothing. They spend the whole day watching cat videos on YouTube, scrolling through Facebook timeline, making cups of coffee, dusting off the, everything except the actual work that they need to be doing, right? Which is talking to people who can buy your product or talking to people who can join your business. You know what I mean? So very few people are self-motivated and self-disciplined. So if you want to get results in your business, one of the best tips I can give you is become accountable to somebody. Become accountable to somebody. Find a sponsor, a mentor, a leader within your team who you could become accountable, and go to that person and say, look, I want to make sure that I'm doing the work every single day, so I'm going to be accountable to you. At the end of every day, I'll send you a report of what I did, of the work I've done for the day, right? So this way you can keep me accountable. Now, I love how one of my leaders, Sarah, as soon as she started her business, guess what she did? The first thing she created, accountability group for her team. Why? Because she knows it. She knows if people will be accountable, if people will be reporting their activity every day, they'll stay on track. Their business will keep growing. The money will keep coming. They will be getting results. They will be getting money. Their teams will be growing. So they'll be happy about their business. So they will stick to it, right? Because if you don't have the accountability, it's just a matter of time before you're going to drop off. And I do the same thing for myself. Guess what? These videos is one of the ways to keep me accountable. Because before I started doing these videos every single day, I used to do a Facebook Live, then do nothing for a week, then do another Facebook Live, then nothing for a week and a half, then maybe another, you know what I mean? I was so inconsistent because I was not accountable. So then one day I decided that, you know what? I need to keep myself accountable. So I went and I said to some people, and then I went live and I said, guys, from now on, I'll be doing a Facebook Live every single day. So if you haven't seen a video from me, for the whole day, send me a message saying, hey, what's happening? Where's the video? To keep me accountable. So now I have to show up every single day for you guys with a piece of training, a tip, an advice, something, but every single day, because that keeps me accountable. The difference is that I actually enjoy doing this. I love doing these videos. I love bringing these trainings to you. So it's not a chore for me. It's not like, oh my gosh, I have to do another video. But it still keeps me accountable. You know what I mean? Things like training your team, things like prospecting, things like selling, things like recruiting. Whatever you do, you have to find ways to keep yourself accountable, because no accountability equals no results for most people. Unless you're one of those unicorns who is self-motivated and self-disciplined, you need to find a way to keep yourself accountable if you want to progress in your business, if you want to get to the next level, okay? So that's my tip for today. Find yourself a running buddy, find yourself accountability partners, find yourself a leader or a mentor who you can be accountable to, who can look after you, and who can give you some tough love sometimes. If you're not producing, if you're not, sending your report, if you're not, who will be brave enough to say, hey, what's happening? It's been 3 days, didn't get anything from you. What the hell are you doing? You know what I mean? Sometimes you need somebody like that to pull you up and call you on your bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's my tip for today. I hope you got some value. If you did, feel free to share this video. And as always, I'll see you at the top. Bye, guys. Have a great evening. Bye for now.